Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to answer some questions. These are questions that are top 10 questions that people ask about dating. And sorry, I'm looking a little homey today because my daughter just left with the nanny, so I had time to do some YouTube and I was like, I better hop on before, I forget to do this. But yeah, and I got this from the dentist. They had this thing where they put it in your mouth. They put fluoride in it, and I think she like put the mouth expander way too fast. I got a cut here. At first, I thought it was like herpes, and I was like, "Oh my God, did I do something?" I was like, why did I get herpes? But then I found out it's impetigo. But yeah, so I guess I got the cut, and then it got infected, but it's healing nicely. So, anyways, that's not the point of the story. But anyways, okay. So, top dating questions that I get, and I'm just looking over here at my notes. Why is dating so hard these days? So, one, the apps make it a little hard because if you don't like somebody, you just hop back on your app and then just start flipping through people. And when you have infinite amount of choices, it's like you just don't learn to work on things. You just like, okay, well, I'm just going to go to the next one. So that's one of the reasons. The second reason is that when you're dating, maybe you have this like desperate thing going on and you need to get something, you need to be with someone, you need to get married. And that just makes it that much more hard. So instead of just showing up your best and having fun, you put this undue pressure on yourself that this person must be the one. And I totally get this. I made a video about this on my relationship and dating advice playlist. So please go there. But I used to do that too, and dating was not fun. But when I let go and just have fun on the dates, and I'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to try a new bar today. I'm going to try a new restaurant with this person today. And my goal was just like to learn about them and to learn what they knew that maybe that they can teach me. It started being more fun. There was no pressure and I didn't have to feel like they needed to be a certain person or I needed to be a certain person or they had me and him had to work out. So that's why dating is hard. Okay. Question number two, how do I know if someone likes me or they're just being polite? Okay. Time will tell. For the girl's side, if the guy really likes you, he will always set up some dates. He will make it a point to see you at some point in the week. That's one, okay? For and for the guy wondering if the girl likes him, she will always say yes to those dates, okay? If she makes up some excuse that she's busy or whatever, then she probably didn't like you, okay? And that will show up over time. So someone who keeps showing up, then yes, they like you. Question number three. What should I talk about on a first date? Oh my gosh, anything you want. When I was dating my husband, I straight up asked him, what do you think about kids? But I was being bold and I didn't care. So you could talk about anything and the right person won't be scared away. Trust me. But if you just want like a straight pointer, you can just say, hey, like where are you from? And where do you live? Or is your family near? Stuff like that. When is the right time to sleep with someone? Only after commitment. If you're not committed, what the H are you doing? Why are you sleeping around? Because if you are sleeping around and you have no commitment, guess what? This thing that was in Predigo that I thought it was herpes, you're gonna get the herpes, okay? I'm not saying that this is herpes, but I'm saying if you are being a hoe, that's definitely what's gonna happen. Okay. Um, how soon should I text a person after a date? If you're a guy, text her right after and say how much you had fun. And then schedule the next one, maybe later down in the week. You'll text her and be like, hey, I would love to see you Friday. Do you want to do this? Blah, 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 blah. And then if you're a girl, always answer back. But you don't like if for me, when I was dating, I never texted. The guys always texted me. I didn't text them. They always, texted me. So that's a good way to do it if you want to do it that way. Many guys won't like that, but inside they secretly do. Okay. Um, should I date multiple people at once? Hell yeah. Everyone should date multiple people at once. you are single until you're married. Because on your tax return, even though you're in a relationship with a guy, do you check the box that says married? No. Do you check the box saying married, filing separate? No. You don't, you check the box single. So if you are single in the eyes of the tax return, you are single, okay? So date multiple people. Red flags to watch out for. I would say any addiction problem, gambling problem, don't do it. Um, I also will say any history of past cheating. I never dated anyone who I found out that they cheated. I would just be like, haha, cool. Oh, I see, I see. But inside I was like, I'm not gonna date you. And I have a separate video about that. Look at my dating and relationship playlist. There's one that says red flags, okay? Is it okay to date someone with different values, religions, and politics? Okay. No, it's not okay to date someone with different values. Okay. You need to watch my video about writing all the things that you find important in a partner. Watch that video. The second thing, religion. Okay, religion, I've seen people married together and they have different religions. The struggle was uphill, but they were able to do it. And honestly, I'm like very if both religions say be a good person, what does it matter? Whether you tie your shoe and that's part of the religion, or you don't wear shoes that you need tying and that's part of the religion, it doesn't really matter. They're all like dumb rituals. As long as both religions say, hey, be a good person and it goes with your values, then so be it. Politics. I have a funny story about this. One guy stopped dating me because of politics. If they stopped dating you because of politics, that means they really didn't like you, or it just was not a good match, and you just let that person go. Politics is just so stupid. It's like man-made created drama. Anyways, how do I deal with rejection? You you move on to the next. I think there's a rap song, on to the next. And you you don't take it personally. If they don't like you, maybe they don't like you because your perfume. Who knows? But it doesn't matter because if they don't like you, they don't like you. And then you have to accept that and you move on to who is correct for you. But if you stay hung up on someone who just rejected you, you're never going to find love, right? Because the point is to find mutual love. And that's not going to work out if you're still hung up on somebody that has rejected you. Okay. That's stupid. And you hang out with your friends and you do a ton of self care. And that's how you get over a rejection. And really, it's not a rejection. It's just like a pivot to the right person. Okay. You went down the wrong path and we're pivoting you over here. That's not the right person. Just go over here. Okay. Why do I keep attracting emotionally unavailable people? Okay. You attract emotionally unavailable people because you have no confidence and you are so desperate to be in a relationship. That's the real truth. Okay. Real life. That's why you attract emotionally unavailable people. Okay, those are the answers to all 10 of those questions. Let me know what you think. I know some of my answers are kind of like a splash in the face of cold water, and sometimes, you kind of hate it, you hate listening to that. But if you want to know more of what my thoughts are or why I think that way, let me know and I'll make another video. But till then, I will catch you guys later and hopefully I'll have time to make another video later.